Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a deck profile and some games on PTCGO with Straight Zacian. Straight Zacian is now a viable deck in standard format because the brand new card from Shining Fates, Rusted Sword, was released in Shining Fates. It's a tool card that when attached to a Zacian V, the Zacian V attacks do 30 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. So that means when you have that Rusted Sword attached to your Zacian, your Brave Blade base damage is 260. You even have even more modifiers in the form of Galarian Perrserker, that Steely Spirit ability that your Metal Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage. So that 1/1 Perrserker Meowth line, and the Meowth is actually pretty good. Evolution Roar. Once during a turn, you may discard 2 cards in your hand, and then search your deck for a Galarian Perrserker and put it into your hand. So the Galarian Meowth helps you get your Galarian Perrserker into play. If you have the Rusted Sword on your Zacian, that means Brave Blade is now reaching 280 damage. We even have more damage modifiers in the form of Galarian Zigzagoon with the Headbutt Tantrum ability that when you play it from your hand onto your bench, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. We have 4 copies of Scoop Up Net, so we can reuse that Galarian Zigzagoon. We also can use them in combination with Stellar Wish Jirachi to start your deck for the trainer cards that we need. And yeah, that is basically the main point of the deck. Power up a Zacian, use your Rusted Sword as well as your Perrserker and your Galarian Zigzagoon to reach extremely high numbers. Usually VMAXs, you're going to be 2-shotting them. If you want, you could add in a single copy of Leon. It's not a terrible supporter to have. So if you really want to reach those VMAX numbers, you can add in a copy of Leon, and you will also be able to reuse the Leon with the Eldegoss. But the main point here is you're 2-shotting VMAXs. You have 3 copies of Boss's Orders, so you can go after your opponent's evolving Vs before they actually get to evolve in your VMAX. You go first. You can use 4 copies of one of the 4 copies of Rotom Phone to stack an energy on top of your deck, attach return, and then Intrepid Sword into that energy that you stack on top of your deck with Rotom Phone. And you're just an energy attachment away, and presumably a Switch and Boss's Orders away from just taking a KO on one of your opponent's evolving V Pokemon. Of course, Zacian is a metal type, so we have the great utility of Metal Saucer, which lets us accelerate a metal energy from our discard pile to one of our bench metal Pokemon. That helps us set up our Zacian V even quicker. We have 2 copies of Pokémon Communication in this list. That's because, like I mentioned with VMAX decks, a lot of the times you're going to be 2-shotting VMAXs, so you won't need your Galarian Perrserker out. What you can use instead is you can use Evolution Roar, get your Perrserker, and then immediately Communication it away. So if you have a Galarian Meowth in play, Pokemon Communication becomes basically an Ultra Ball, which is very, very powerful. But yeah, so we have 3 copies of Stellar Wish Jirachi in combination with 4 Switch and 4 Scoop Up Net to get the trainers we need, but it also allows us to reuse Brave Blade 2 turns in a row, because Brave Blade says that during our next turn you can't use Brave Blade. But if we switch to the bench, that effect gets removed and we switch back to the active, that means we will be able to use Brave Blade again. So for that exact reason, we have a copy of Air Balloon, so we just need a switch into a Pokemon with an Air Balloon to retreat it, get our Zacian. And then basically just down to support Pokemon. We have 1 copy of the brand new Rotom with that Roto Choice ability. I think this card is very powerful, specifically in Colossal. I'll be doing a video on that soon. Rotom Colossal, I think it is a welcome addition to a whole bunch of decks that play Rotom Phone anyway, such as Straight Zacian, but Rotom with that Roto Choice ability lets you, when you play it down from your hand onto your bench, search your deck for up to 2 item cards that have the word Rotom in your name, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So that basically, this card is when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, search your deck for 2 Rotom Phone and put them in your hand. The reason we aren't playing a Rotom Bike is because Intrepid Sword accelerates energy and is usually just going to be drawing us more cards. So we don't need the Rotom Bike in here, but Rotom is here just so with a Quick Ball we can hope to ensure energies off the Intrepid Sword. We also have the Oranguru can do that same thing but from the hand. So yeah, and then the supporters we have is 3 Boss's Orders, 2 copies of Marnie, and 4 copies of Professor's Research, 1 Air Balloon, 2 Rusted Sword, and 11 energies. So let's get onto the ladder with Straight Zacian. It's possibly better than other Zacian variants such as ADP Zacian and Nuke Metal Zacian. Straight Zacian with the addition of Rusted Sword is very, very good. Okay, see, our opponent has a grass deck box, which means that if they're playing a grass deck, it means that they our Zacian will resist grass. So they're making us go first. That is great for us. We have our energy attachment. We have we have the quick ball. We can get our Rotom to try and find energies and put them on top of the deck. But overall, the stand is pretty nice. Depending on what we're playing against, looks like. Okay, I don't know. My opponent started with the Eldegoss, and they didn't. I don't know. I don't know what my opponent's doing. Looks like they are a new player. So we're just going to quick ball. I think we will discard the Scoop Up Net. It's not going to be very much use to us. And yeah, we'll grab the Rotom. It'll allow us to search our deck for 2 Rotom Phones and hope to stack some of our energies on top of the deck. So we'll grab that Rotom. Bench it. Yep, we'd like to search our deck. We'll grab 2 copies of Rotom Phone. Attach energy to our Zacian. And I think we're just going to play the Rotom Phone. There's the energy. Stack that on top of the deck. And then just Intrepid Sword. And oh, we hit 2 energy and a research. So our Zacian is loaded up, ready to use Brave Blade. We do have a Boss's Orders. If our opponent is playing a VMAX deck, we can Boss's Orders up their Evolving V. So you can already start to see the power of this deck. Turn 2, 230 very consistently, especially with the Rotom. Okay, Dan, they're definitely a newer player. We're just going to use Rock. Okay, we won. And that is it. Okay, so we're probably, okay, so we have top of Jirachi. Yeah, we'll just bench that. Communication this away. Grab out another Zacian. And then I think we'll just quick ball the Boss's Orders. Grab our Guru? I don't know, we could fail it. We could fail the quick ball. I don't know. I think I'll just take the Oranguru. I think I won't bench it. Okay, so there's the Metal Saucer. Stack that on top of the deck. And we'll bench the Oranguru, because why not? We still have a space open for support Pokemon. Okay, we'll turn attached to our Zacian. Primate Wisdom. Yep, the Research. Is it Scoop Up Net? So we could Scoop Up Net for more Rotom Phones for next turn, but we're just going to right now use Brave Blade to take a knockout on the Eldegoss. So that's 2 prize cards. Okay, get anodization of the prize cards. One has Rude. Okay, not much of a deal. Lunge Out deals no damage because resistance to grass. And now I think we are in a fine spot. I think we'll actually just retreat, hard retreats, pay the energies. We'll Metal Saucer, plus attachment, and then I think I'm going to Scoop Up Net the Rotom and play it back down, grab ourselves some more Rotom Phones. So okay, there's another Metal Saucer. Nice. We'll play this, attach it to our Zacian. I think now we will just Rotom Phone once. We'll grab the Scoop Up Net. We need to be able to Scoop Up Net our Jirachi. Okay. We're going to research, so we'll stack the Crobat on top of the deck. We'll find that that's Scoop Up Net. We'll Scoop Up Net the Jirachi. We're not going to take a knockout quite yet. I want to play this second Rotom Phone. Here, there's a Rusted Sword. Stack that. I think we will just hold that. We have another one in deck. I think we'll just rinse it again so we can switch back into it next turn so we can reuse Brave Blade. Okay, there's another Metal Saucer. So now we are very ahead. They have no energy on board. All they have is this Zarude that acts 2 energy. I'd be surprised if my opponent conceded here. And they have a Delmons. Okay. Well, I think. I don't think I want to bunch into Zacian, so I think I'll just attach to the Oranguru, Quick Ball, this Perrserker. I don't think they're going to be getting out anything that my Zacian could not knock out. I'll just get another Jirachi to thin the deck out and Marnie. Okay, so we have. I'm just going to retreat for 2 into this Jirachi. We have one Metal Saucer left in the deck. Still their wish. Okay. A bunch of energy and some switches. We'll just take the switches. Attach this Oranguru. Do a net Jirachi. Go into this station. Sword this one, and then Brave Blade on the Zarude. Now, we pretty much wrap this game up. One is not playing a very powerful deck. They met the deck, at least. Okay, there's an Orbeetle. Dan. Which is paper. Okay. So you could potentially grab Eldegoss for boss here. I think that's what we're going to do. Eldegoss for boss, and I'll grab this Orbeetle for the game. Unless they knock on my Zacian, which is not going to happen this turn. So they can use Hook for 0 damage because of the grass resistance. Hook for 0 damage. And that will be the game. We'll just switch into the Oranguru. Quick Ball. Grab ourselves the Eldegoss. For the boss's orders, we'll boss this Orbeetle, retreat back into our Zacian, and Brave Blade, and that'll be the game. So I'm going to look at my opponent's deck list, see what they're playing, but I'm pretty sure it's just a garbly gook of random cards. Yeah. They play 4 Delmons. Do they actually play any special energies? Okay, so they have a full play set, and they have the perfect 20-20-20 ratio. I wonder where they learned that that is the perfect way to build your deck. For those of you wondering, it is not the perfect way to build your deck. The perfect way to build your deck is 10 energy, about 20 Pokemon, and 30 trainers, 30 to 40 trainers. So let's get right into another game. Hopefully you can face up against a better deck than just a random grass deck. Okay, so they have a Psychic deck box. Since it's pure Psychic, it's probably just another gobbledygook of cards, but we want a coin flip. We'll go first. We'll get ourselves a Zacian. No Rotom Phone now. So I think we're just going to attach pass. We could top deck a Quick Ball, which would be nice, but if we top deck a Quick Ball, we'll go Quick Ball, discard energy, Metal Saucer, Quick Ball, discard energy, get Zacian, bench Station, Metal Saucer to that Zacian, attach energy, and Rusted Sword. So let's see what deck my opponent is playing. Underport Mewtwo. Okay, so we top deck another energy. Just gonna go attach Intrepid Sword. Okay, for nothing. So far, it's not looking great for a turn 2 Brave Blade. I think we're just gonna have to Marnie this hand away, fortunately. Once again, if we top deck a Quick Ball, I think if we top deck Quick Ball this time, we'll go get Stellar Wish Jirachi. But a Quick Ball top deck would be very, very nice. Okay, so they get Natu. Could be playing a Xatu deck. Attached to the Natu, we first draw a card. We're playing this card in pre-release. And there's an Oranguru. Okay, so they have Crobat, so they have a decent deck because they have a Crobat. Okay, so they Marnie away our hand. We're fine with that because our hand wasn't too great anyway. We probably just would have Marnied ourselves depending on our top deck. We would have top decked a Quick Ball. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm sad that our opponent Marnied us because we would have top decked the Quick Ball and had a perfect hand. So, yeah. Putting in the Xatu. Got out. I believe they got a Zacian. Yeah, so they got Zacian. They're using Intrepid Sword. Okay, we draw a Rusted Sword. We're going to bench this Zacian. Attach our Air Balloon to there and Quick Ball away the Rusted Sword. I think I'll get Jirachi. No, I think I'll go grab Crobat. Crobat for 5. Yep, okay. So we still have no Metal Energy in the discard to actually use the Metal Saucer, so we're just going to bench Jirachi. I mean, I don't know if it's worth benching the Meowth, because Xatu doesn't have, it only has like 110 HP. I think we'll just Rotom Phone and then research. Stack the regular Rotom. And we'll just research. Okay, so we can actually get a Brave Blade if we get a Quick Ball off of this Stellar Wish. So I'm going to bench the Rotom, grab some Rotom Bones, so I can maximize my odds of getting a Quick Ball. So I can Rotom Phone. Okay, still no Quick Ball. I think I'll just get the Oranguru, stack that on top of the deck. Rotom Phone again. Come on, Quick Ball. No Quick Ball. So I think I'll just put that on top. At the very least, we will be able to Stellar Wish again with that Fluent that I put on top of the deck. Okay, there's a Quick Ball. So we get a Brave Blade onto this Mewtwo. Yeah, we'll just Quick Ball, discard that. Grab a Dedenne for next turn. Metal Saucer onto our Zacian. Cash return onto our Zacian. I think we'll just Rusted Sword the other Zacian, because why not? Fluent this Jirachi. Promote the Zacian. And then we will just Brave Blade for the knockout on the Mewtwo. Now the Xatu has an attack that brings me down to 10 HP, and then they use the Garbodor to poison me. So this could be difficult, especially considering that they have one price deck. But if we don't get down another Natu, then we have the potential to go boss onto it. So, okay. So we can boss this Natu, and then I think if we boss this Natu, we'll be in a great spot. That was a really, really nice top deck. Okay. We'll just bench the Jirachi. Rotom Phone. There's the boss. Okay. So, yeah, we're in a really, really good spot right now. We will retreat for 3 into the Jirachi. Use Stellar Wish. Grab the boss. We found 2 boss. So we'll grab the boss. Switch right back into the Zacian. Boss. The Natu. And then what's the Dedenne? So nothing else better to do in that hand. Okay, we have double Scoop Up Net. So we have Scoop Up Nets for the Jirachis. Next turn, we'll attach return onto our other Zacian, and then Ray Blade is not you. So we're in a great spot here because their Zatsu is an evolution, which means that this hand with the boss's orders and the Scoop Up Net means we're going to be making it extremely hard for them to actually get out. Okay, so there's consume. So yeah, that is going to be it for that video. That is the Straight Zacian deck. It is possibly better than ADP Zacian. Because Rusted Sword, Galarian Zigzagoon, and Galarian Perrserker just lets you reach such high numbers. As I mentioned in the beginning, you can actually play Leon if you want to. But yeah, that's going to be it for that this video. If you like this kind of video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I do a whole bunch of Pokemon deck profiles, Pokemon decks, Pokemon trading card game stuff in general. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.